Greetings. What a great day. To begin our College of Medicine commencement ceremony today, please stand as the class of 2015 student Jessica Louie leads us in singing of the hymn America the Beautiful. You will find the words in your program.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond the years. Thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
That was wonderful, Jessica. Thank you very much. Please be seated. The commencement ceremony for the class of 2015 at the University of Vermont College of Medicine will be presided over by my friend, Dean Frederick Morin. Dean Morin.
Good afternoon, and welcome to our students, their families, and friends who have joined us here today. It's my honor also to welcome to the platform University President Thomas Sullivan and University Provost and Senior Vice President David Rosowski, and from our clinical partner, the University of Vermont Medical Center, Chief Medical Officer Stephen Leffler. It's a pleasure to have many of our faculty here as well, especially the members of our new Teaching Academy, to celebrate the culmination of their work along with that of the students. And a warm welcome to our staff and to our alumni who are with us today as well. Members of the class of 2015, today is a big day for each of you. Today you graduate from the University of Vermont College of Medicine, and you become a doctor in the eyes of the world. That transformation may take a little longer in your own eyes, but your journey to this juncture has required hard work, dedication, and sacrifice, and I'm proud of each of you for the effort and persistence that you have displayed. Today is also a big day for the College of Medicine. Today we send you out into the world. You are the principal reason that we exist as an institution. You are our legacy and the most important contribution that we make to the world of medicine. Today is also a big day for your families and friends. As we celebrate this milestone, we must not forget to thank those who have played an important role in your journey. Behind each of you are parents, grandparents, spouses, partners, children, friends, and extended families who have supported and encouraged each of you on your journey. You will continue to need their support and encouragement as you pursue their residencies. So I'd like to ask the graduates to turn, stand, and give a round of applause to your families and friends and thank for their loving and support. Today, you are joining an extraordinary group of individuals who have graduated before you, the alumni of our college. These outstanding physicians, scientists, and leaders carry on our tradition of excellence. As you join this elite group, you extend our campus beyond its physical borders, caring for patients and their families, teaching medical students and residents, conducting research to expand our understanding of disease and wellness, and making differences in the new communities that you go to, as you have made in ours. So I wish you well on the next phase of your journey. I encourage you to continue to learn, to accept responsibility, to be committed, and to be compassionate. You and your patients deserve no less. It is now my honor and great pleasure to introduce University of Vermont President Thomas Sullivan. He is an outstanding leader and a great champion for the mission of the university and our college in service to our community, our state, and the nation. Please join me in welcoming him to the podium.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon. My, what a special, happy day this is for each of our graduates and their family, and of course for the University of Vermont and its great College of Medicine. Congratulations to all of you on your significant, life-changing accomplishments. I am honored to join you to celebrate here today and to have the opportunity to thank you for the many contributions that you already have made to this college and to the University of Vermont. As medical students, you have given your considerable talents, your intellectual abilities, your technical skills, and a lot of hard work and true grit to get this far. And today we celebrate, we recognize, and we appreciate everything you have done for the college and for the university. You have cared for your patients, you have advanced our research mission, you have brought prestige to the institution through your tireless, you know what that means, efforts, tireless efforts. With the faculty and the staff of this great college and our medical center, you have worked to continually to improve the high quality of patient care, which of course is the essence of your profession. The university is very proud of all of the awards that many, many of you have achieved along this road today. And that is true for our medical center and the work that you have done there. Just a couple of examples, just to name a few. The medical center, while you have been students here, have received the Humanitarian Award from the Patient Safety Movement Foundation, and it received the 2014 Partnership and Prevention Award given by the United States Department of Health and Human Services. While you have been students at the College of Medicine, the ranking of this institution has gone significantly higher in both primary care and both research. You have contributed substantially to that, working with your close faculty colleagues. Your work has advanced the college and this university nationally and brought real recognition to both. Two examples I think are illustrative. 7 of you presented the public health projects at the American Public Health Association in Boston, and 9 of you developed and implemented the New Hampshire-Vermont Fellows Public Service Projects, and many, many more activities that have distinguished you individually and on behalf of the College of Medicine. As accomplished students gifted in medical science, you had many choices in the path that you chose for a profession, yet you chose this deeply challenging work to help people, to help sick people, to do research to make sure that we have fewer sick people, and to make this world a better place. I want to share with you a quote from a best-selling author, a book I'm sure you have all heard about, if not read. It's entitled Better, A Surgeon's Notes on Performance. And the author of that book says the following, quote, "Betterment is a perpetual labor. The world is chaotic, it's disorganized, it's vexing, and medicine is nowhere spared these realities." He continues, "To complicate matters, we in medicine are also only human ourselves. We are distractible, we are weak, and given to our own concerns. Yet still, to live as a doctor is to live so that one's life is bound up in others and in science and in this messy, complicated connection between the two. You have chosen a life of responsibility and caring. You have chosen well. And as you go out and embrace this critically important work, please remember the caregivers and the family members who care for your patients when you are not there. They too need your careful listening skills and that high touch that you will provide very ably to all of your patients. They too need your support. Thank you for choosing the University of Vermont for this wonderful journey that you have just taken. Thank you for choosing this great medical school. Wherever your careers take you during your residencies and beyond, remember that the University of Vermont is your home. Come back often, stay connected, and congratulations to you.
Thank you, President Sullivan. Now it is my honor and great pleasure to introduce 1990 College of Medicine alumnus, professor of surgery, and now Chief Medical Officer of the University of Vermont Medical School, Dr. Stephen Loeffler, to share a welcome on behalf of our academic medical center partner. Please.
Good afternoon. It is an honor to stand before you, the class of 2015, your family, friends, faculty, and staff of the University of Vermont College of Medicine, as you celebrate this milestone in your medical career. On behalf of the University of Vermont Medical Center, I would like to welcome you to these commencement ceremonies. I congratulate each of you on your achievement and thank you for your commitment to medicine. It is a commitment that will bring great rewards to you personally and professionally, and even greater benefits to the patients and the families you serve. I'd also like to congratulate and recognize your family members, friends, and loved ones, many of whom are here today. These are the people who supported you through the education and helped you reach your goals. In 1990, I sat right where you're sitting. I listened to the graduation speakers talk about HMOs, managed care, the high cost of health care, and rapid change. To be honest, at the time, I was mainly concerned about being a good intern. And ultimately, I wanted to be a good physician. I will say that my UVM education has served me well, and I'm certain it has prepared each of you very well for your residency and beyond. Today, more than ever, we need you to be great caregivers, but also great leaders. You will know what your patients and communities need better than anyone else. It is critical that you take the best possible care of the patient sitting in front of you. It will be just as important to consider and advocate for the communities you serve. There will be opportunities and a need for you to advocate for everything that is right in healthcare. You must also be willing to carefully evaluate and change what is necessary to improve our system. When I was sitting where you are now, my career plan was to be an emergency medicine physician and maybe do a little clinical research. In the 25 years since graduation, I've had the opportunity to hold a number of different positions I could never have imagined in our healthcare system. None have been more important or gratifying than taking care of my patients. In my various roles, the principle that has always guided me is what is right for our patients. Many of you will also hold many different roles over your careers, positions you can't imagine right now sitting here today. If you always put your patients first, the needs they have, you will serve our health system well. Just as I was told in 1990, you're entering the world of healthcare at a time of tremendous change. Healthcare reform will have a big impact on the way you each practice medicine. With these changes, there's greater emphasis on working together with other providers and hospitals, creating integrated systems that improve patient care, increase access, and reduce cost. As we collaborate on a larger scale, the way we deliver care at the bedside and in the clinic is also changing. The traditional model of the lone physician seeing a patient and making decisions in isolation is no longer a reality. We are shifting to a model that involves a group of physicians and their patients setting goals and coordinating treatments together. Now more than ever, healthcare is a team sport. It is more important today for physicians to work closely with other members of the healthcare team and to understand that the greatest benefit to our patients comes from the work of the team as a whole. With these changes, and all the changes healthcare reform is bringing, it is more important than ever for you to be leaders in all respects. There's a great need for physicians to take on leadership roles and align the hospital and healthcare systems with what our patients need. We must collaborate to improve quality, efficiency, and patient outcomes. There is also a greater need for you to be leaders in your community and state, advocating for health care and public health needs. There's also a continuing need for you to be leaders and facilitators of the healthcare teams you serve, working to improve quality and clinical outcomes for all of our patients. This opportunity to lead in new ways will add another level of gratification to your job, bringing new opportunities and new challenges. With your knowledge, skills, and insight, you are uniquely positioned to realize these opportunities and to realize your full potential as physicians, teammates, and leaders. In closing, I would like to applaud you for your commitment to becoming a physician. I would also like to thank you for choosing the University of Vermont and the University of Vermont Medical Center to be your home. You've chosen an exciting, rewarding career, a career that requires hard work, dedication, and sacrifice, but one that brings endless opportunities for learning, growth, and personal fulfillment. You have a great deal of work to do and a great deal to look forward to. We are so proud of you, and we're counting on you. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Loeffler. Now it is my great pleasure to welcome the graduation speaker chosen by the class of 2015, Dr. Vito Imbasciani. A 1985 alumnus of the College of Medicine, Dr. Imbasciani is a urologic surgeon at Southern California Permanente Medical Group. He also serves as Chief Medical Officer for the California State National Guard and is a member of the California Medical Association's Board of Trustees. He has been an officer in the Medical Corps of the U.S. Army for more than 28 years and is a veteran of 2 wars, completing 4 active duty tours in Iraq and Saudi Arabia. Dr. Imbasciani had a substantial academic career before attending our medical college. He obtained a master's and PhD degrees in music from Cornell University, was a Fulbright Scholar, and professor of music at Middlebury College before he enrolled with us. So Vito has been contributing to the diversity of our college since he was a medical student. Imbassiani has a long history as an advocate for healthcare reform, veterans medical programs, and improved health policy. Despite his service, he was unable to acknowledge or discuss his gay status throughout his military career, and therefore unable to have his spouse or children at his side upon departure for deployments or returning home from war. In June 2012, he was selected to introduce President Barack Obama at an event in Los Angeles. While delivering his remarks, Imbassiani, whom the President recognized as a source of inspiration for his 2010 repeal of the military Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy, said to the President that thanks to his unyielding efforts, I can now serve my country openly and proudly with my family at my side. It's a great honor to have him here today. Please help welcome Dr. Vito Imbassiani to the podium.
Wow, thank you, Dean Morton. Wow. And thank you, graduates, for your invitation to be here today. I come from California. Full disclosure, I am fully vaccinated. Pediatricians like that. President Sullivan, Dean Morin, distinguished faculty and deans, and parents and friends and family of the happiest 113 people on earth. Oh, happy day. Congratulations to the class of 2015 who bring us all here together today to celebrate a great milestone in the life of this college and in the lives of these newly certified physicians and MD PhDs. You're about to launch yourself into a world sorely in need of your brains, your helping hands, and your caring hearts. Doctor of Medicine. Few accomplishments in life require so many years of unwavering dedication to achieve a goal. So much of your lives led up to today. Everything that follows your entire future is contingent on it. In a sense, if your lives were a map, this would be the Great Continental Divide. You will carry today with you forever, like a movable feast. We're celebrating today not the culmination merely of 4 years of hard work, but for a lifetime of striving by you, by the family that raised you, by the faculty that trained you. Rather than inspire you with our parting words, it's you who inspire us with your dedication to ideals so luminous that our modern world doesn't always know how to acknowledge them appropriately. Those ideals come down to us distilled over centuries, beginning with the words of the oath that you swear today, credited to Hippocrates, who established medicine as a profession, separate from religion and philosophy. In your lives, you may swear other oaths, as I have. The Freeman's Oath to vote here in Vermont, an oath to get married, or to become a medical corps officer. But the Hippocratic Oath has primacy of place. It is the oldest continuous recitation and public pledge in all of human history. It commits you to high ideals, to do no harm, to place your patient's needs before your own, to be well-kept, honest, calm, serious, and caring. Ideals that will guide you every day in your practice. How to care is something you likely learned without even knowing it. You learned it from your parents. You learned it from observing the commandments of the religion you were raised in. You may have even learned it, improbably, from your siblings. You certainly saw it modeled by your academic and clinical faculties. But care for whom? You are obligated by your oath to care for your patients, but you have an equal responsibility to care for yourselves as well. and for the larger communities that you live and serve in. Your patients are going to expect you to be a model of good mental and physical health, so you'll have to corral the time and energy to do just that. I have found that caring gets more difficult with time. Not because we become inured to suffering. On the contrary, it gets harder because things change. Your tools change. The legal environment you practice in changes. Even language changes. Take technology. An older version of the Hippocratic Oath specifically warns never to cut for stone. But I have made my living for 3 decades doing precisely that. Times change. I learned the art of cutting for stone as a resident, and over the last 30 years watched open surgery give way first to hand-assisted, then laparoscopic surgery, and now to robotic surgery. The residents I now teach have never even seen open stone surgery. Technology promises to change your professional world at an even more accelerated rate than it did for me. Electronics are evolving and changing physicians' practices dramatically. Remember the rotary telephone and how it gave way first to the push-button phone, which in turn evolved into modern smartphones? In medicine, the rotary phone is our old paper chart. We like to think we've come a long way from that, but our new computerized charts are no more evolved than the push-button phone. I use a very advanced electronic medical record in Los Angeles, but it still takes 28 clicks to prescribe 1 antibiotic and route it to a pharmacy. That computer will evolve further, and so will the pharmacy. You know, it only took 12 years since I graduated to reach a point where over half of the medications I was prescribing were not even known to me as a medical student. And I wonder how long it'll take each of you to reach that same point. Changes in language and culture will continue to challenge how you deliver culturally sensitive care to diverse populations, even if you stay in northern New England. When I sat where you are, cis and trans referred to how you viewed a molecule through a refractive lens, not how you viewed a patient's gender. The oath you take today is a great start to ordering your professional life, but the requirements of that life are so much broader than Hippocrates could have imagined. He could have added the admonition to learn to speak well in public, because you will have to give speeches. You will have to explain diseases and all the risks and benefits of the treatment options you offer to patients of all educational levels, or none at all. And to do that, you'll have to use language and analogies that they can understand, and do it differently for each patient without condescension. You may feel compelled to take up the cause of large numbers of patients by publicly advocating for them before school boards or city councils, or testifying with your expertise in front of your state legislators. Parenthetically, remember, you get to practice medicine not because of the degree we all give you today, not because you complete a residency. No. You get to practice only by fiat of your state legislature. So learn how to influence the laws that govern your professional life by immediately joining your state medical society and lending your voice. You may find yourselves in situations that require personal courage, as I had to, like caring for troops on Iraqi battlefields, or realizing you're the only gay person in the entire medical school. You'll do all of those things, I'm sure, and you'll do them well. One final requirement: Hippocrates says to love your teachers, honor them, and care for their children. You do that by caring for what they care for, by loving what they love. The best way to do that today is to remain loyal alumni and never to let fray the threads that bind you to this wonderful university. So visit when you can, especially a place with so much water. And please, someone, when the time arrives, come back to encourage the class of 2045 in a similar fashion. We're here to say farewell, but not in the sense you might think. When Romans greeted each other with the words Ave atque vale, vale meant be well, not farewell. It was a true valediction. Hail and fare thee well. Not a goodbye, it was a wish for a good life and good health. And it is the wish that this College of Medicine and this great university, with all its proud faculty and staff, now wish for each and every one of you. So, doctors, hail and fare thee well, class of 2015.
Thank you, Dr. Imbasciani. That was wonderful. At this time, we wish to recognize the 10 members of our faculty who are receiving emeritus status or retiring this year, including Dr. Roger Foster, who is here with us today. It is impossible to measure the full extent of the contributions they have made to our college. They have made it their mission to teach and to learn, to ask questions as well as answer them, and to prepare a generation of physicians and scientists to make a difference in the world. All of their names are listed in the program, and we are exceedingly grateful for their contributions over the decades. I would also like to take this moment to congratulate the faculty and staff who received awards from the class of 2015, including Foundations Teacher of the Year, Dr. Rebecca Wilcox, and Clinical Teacher of the Year, Dr. William Hopkins, once again. Their teaching support and mentorship have been invaluable for our students. All of our honorees, the students have selected, are listed in your program. It's now my pleasure to introduce Senior Associate Dean Russ Tracy to recognize our graduate students who have earned master's or doctoral degrees in the biomedical sciences while working with faculty mentors in our college. Russ?
Good afternoon. Each year at the medical school graduation, we like to take a couple of minutes to recognize some of our other graduates, those that get master's degrees and PhDs in the biomedical sciences. I wanted to point out that most of those degrees are in multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary programs that have been supported strongly by the president and the provost, and we're very grateful for that support. The distinguishing feature for our students, of course, is they worked with College of Medicine faculty. 16 College of Medicine graduate students whose names are listed in the program received their hoods and diplomas yesterday at the graduate college ceremony, and we don't do that here today. I just wanted to point out that while their projects connect to human health and/or disease in one way or another, they range from very basic projects, such as the work of Dr. Zhao and Jordan on how we repair damage to our chromosomes, something that's critical in cancer, to projects that are more directly related to clinical medicine, such as that of Dr. Johnson on why seizures sometimes occur in pregnancy. All of these projects cover a breadth of research that not only supports our mission, which, as we like to say, is a very simple one, improve the health of the people of the United States, but it also serves to enrich our academic medical center campus. It provides a pervasive sense of exploration and wonder, and we think that's important to everything we do here. So we congratulate all of our graduate students on their accomplishments and expect that their continued contributions will impact our futures in many as yet unforeseen ways. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tracy, and congratulations to all of our graduate students. At this time, I would like to invite Associate Dean for Students, Dr. Krista Zale, to address the class of 2015 and to introduce the student speaker selected by the class. Krista?
Thank you, Dean Morin, and welcome distinguished guests, faculty, family, and friends. I'm delighted that you have chosen to join us on this beautiful day to celebrate the class of 2015 receiving their medical degrees. In my position, I have the opportunity to get to know each of the students both personally and professionally, so I thank you for the opportunity to take a few minutes to share my thoughts with them before they venture out into the world. Class of 2015, congratulations, you did it. Today is finally your day. And if you didn't know before today, I am extremely proud of each and every one of you. First, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to get to know you these past 3 years. It has been a pleasure and a privilege learning about your personal and career aspirations and providing you support throughout your medical education. You are a remarkable group of students who each brought something unique to the College of Medicine and who will leave here today ready to provide excellent health care to patients all around the world and equipped with the skills of a changing medical healthcare system. You are a diverse group of individuals with a variety of scientific, cultural, and artistic interests, multilingual, creative, outdoor enthusiasts, researchers, advocates for eliminating health disparities, and recipients of local and national awards. What unites you is your dedication to your patients and their families, the medical profession, and serving your community. Thank you also for educating me and driving my professional development. It is your intellectual curiosity, your cultural awareness, and your dedication to helping others that renews my commitment to medical education every day. You inspire those of us involved in your education and make us hopeful for the future of medicine and healthcare. Tomorrow, you will leave your medical education behind and represent the University of Vermont and the College of Medicine in your postgraduate experiences. You will serve patients in urban areas, rural towns, community hospitals, and major medical centers in 27 different states. And not to forget David, who will provide care to all of Canada. You will serve the medical profession in 22 different specialties, and each of you will serve your community in a variety of ways. Despite our parting ways today, stay connected with me, with us, with classmates, with mentors and family and friends. You will need and want that continued support throughout your career. So as you embark on this next phase of your profession, take a minute to think about what it took to get here and the people that helped you along the way. Look at what you and your classmates have accomplished and imagine what great things you will continue to achieve in the future. Remember why you chose this career and pass along the knowledge, clinical skills, and patient care values you developed here. Yet remain open to new ideas, listen and learn from your patients, and maintain humanism in your practice. So go on, be great doctors, great educators, and great leaders in healthcare. Keep your eyes open wide, love what you do, and inspire future generations of physicians. Congratulations and best wishes on this special day. Now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce Peter Wingfield, a member of the class of 2015 who was selected as this year's student commencement speaker. Peter grew up in Cardiff, Wales, and received a Bachelor of Arts degree in Physiologic Sciences before attending the St. Bartholomew's Hospital Medical College in London. Although he enjoyed his medical studies, he wanted to further explore his artistic interests, and therefore he decided to take some time, a couple of years, to pursue a career in acting before returning to his medical education with the University of Vermont College of Medicine class of 2015. Peter has emerged as a leader here at the college, serving as the class-elected student representative on the Committee on Advancement and the Association for American Medical Colleges Organization of Student Representatives. Known for his engaging personality and excellent communication skills, he is well respected by his peers. Next month, he will begin his anesthesiology residency training in San Diego, California. Please welcome soon-to-be Dr., finally, Peter Wingfield to the podium.
That was going to be my punchline as well, that I'd been to medical school before. Now you all know. Dean Morin, distinguished guests, faculty, friends, family, doctors. So I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the irony of my standing up here as the representative of the class of 2015. As you all know, I started my medical training back in England straight out of high school, which is how they do things there. And that was the 8th of October, 1981. To say that that is before the vast majority of you guys were even born would be just acknowledging the blindingly obvious. For most of you, the glint in your parents' eyes was still on a far-off, distant horizon. And for Dr. Ng and Dr. Meredith, who would not actually be born until the 1990s, their parents probably still had training wheels on their bicycles. It's taken me close to 35 years to get through medical school, which is slower than most of you, probably slower than anybody in history. So how could I possibly be representative of anything at all? Stick with me, because I think I actually do represent our year in a hugely significant way. So there's this thing that happens. And I never noticed it until I started mingling with medical students from other schools. So as the organization of student representatives guy for our class, I get to go to national meetings, regional meetings, and I would find that I would meet medical students from other schools, and there would be this momentary pause and a slight tilt of the head, and this almost imperceptible sound, a sort of sound. And it took me a while to understand what was going on. And I finally realized that what they were doing, they were looking at me, and they were thinking, why is this guy who clearly is not a medical student pretending to be a medical student? Yeah, what's the twist? I don't get it. And then you could see them consider it and realize that fundamentally, there was actually no reason at all that I might not actually be what I was claiming to be. And they would reset their parameters, and we would move on. And they do that very quickly, very efficiently, because they're all smart and culturally competent, but they would do it nonetheless, and I would see it. And that made an impression on me, because I'd never seen it here. The class of 2015 always treated me as no more and no less weird than anyone else in the year. And that may seem like a trivial thing, but I actually think it's profound and emblematic of something incredibly special about this medical college. Everywhere you go, schools will tell you that they look at the whole applicant. But at UVM, they mean it. And the diversity of our year is a reflection of that. And I don't just mean diversity in the sense that is frequently used. I mean experiential diversity, experience of life. We have an extraordinary group of people in our year. There are there are members of the year that came straight from bachelor's into med school, and there are members of the year that had a gap in between and did something else. There are members of our year who were wanted by every school they applied to, and there were a significant number of us who struggled to find other places that were willing to take a risk. And I include in that group someone who walked away with almost every single prize at the awards dinner a couple of days ago. Apart from, ironically, the Dr. James McAvoy Prize for being James McAvoy, which surprisingly went to Dr. Frizzell for getting an almost perfect score in the neurology shelf exam. You know, we have amongst us, we have a former bus driver, Dr. Cunningham. We have a former ballerina, Dr. Landell. We have a Bosnian war refugee, Dr. Poljak. We have a professional baby cuddler, Dr. Evangelista. You know, we have everything from farmers to financial analysts. We have a TB instructor in Nairobi to a Special Olympics ski coach. We have gay and straight. We have married and single. We have parents and pet owners. We have Muslims, Jews, Christians, Hindus. We have 17 languages spoken, although I believe that Dr. Shah accounts for 6 of those on his own. You know, we have a student who was followed around by her own personal signing team throughout the 4 years, Dr. Abernathy. And we did, of course, also have a student with his own personal fan club. It is no surprise that I never had that moment here, because this school chooses people that have openness and empathy in their DNA. It's what we are made of. You know, I think that one of the biggest challenges in medicine right now is dehumanization. And that's for patients and for practitioners. You know, it's really hard to just walk into a room and see the patient that is sitting there in front of you, because we're trying to categorize everything. And you know, we have to in order to function. So we look and we say, if you are this age and this sex and you have this story and these symptoms, then what is most likely to be going on? Which box shall I put you in? Medicine has always been, to some extent, like that. But I think what's changing is the algorithm that then follows. That if you're in this box, we do this. If you're in this box, we do that. There is a computerization of thought and action, a digitization. It's absolute. You know, it's on or it's off. It's yes or it's no. And there is value to that, but what risks being lost is the answer to the really hard question, which is, this person in front of me right now, what is it about them that makes them different from the box they're in? What is it that they need, that they want from me, that isn't in the algorithm of best practice? And in order to answer that really difficult question, you first have to see them without distraction. Without being distracted by race or age or gender or educational background or anything else. And we have that skill. I trust that it is in me because I would not be part of this extraordinary class if it was not. And I know that it is in you because I've had the great good fortune to be on the receiving end of it for the last 4 years. And don't get me wrong, I don't think it's just going to live in blissful tranquility inside us. Because as Dr. Macaulay has told us on multiple occasions, medical school is really good at destroying empathy in people. And if it survives that, there's still internship and residency and the electronic health records. But I urge us to remember that it is still there in us. Even when we don't feel it or we're too dog-tired to express it, it will still be there waiting for, as Dr. Rosen might say, a little mindfulness to nurture it back to life. It's what made us standouts as applicants, and it will make us standouts as physicians. My friends of the class of 2015, I wish us all incredible careers that we could barely even dream of right now. I'm anxious and excited to see where the road leads next. It has been an absolute privilege to be a part of this class and of this College of Medicine. Let us go into the world and show them what doctors from the University of Vermont are made of. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the class of 2015.
Thank you, Peter. Well, I can't think of any other way to top today's speakers than to say, it's now my great pleasure to invite the medical students of the class of 2015 to come forward to receive their hoods and diplomas. Dr. William Jeffries, Senior Associate Dean for Medical Education, will call each graduate to the platform. Dr. Zale will be joined by Dr. Tanya Birch, Associate Dean for Clinical Education, and Dr. Paula Tracy, Director of Foundations for the hooding and diploma presentations. In addition, some students will be hooded by their faculty mentors. Dr. Jeffries?
Thank you, Dr. Morin. Every year I admonish the crowd to wait until I'm finished before the applause, but that has been a historically fruitless effort. So I will just start by announcing the class, and you can do what you will. The first student is Sarah Elizabeth Gardner. Sarah is a member of the Alpha Omega Honor Medical Society, president of Student Council, and the student marshal for this commencement. Elizabeth J. Abernathy. Elizabeth is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society and the Gold Humanism Honor Society, and received the Charles T. Schechtman, MD 26 Award for Clinical Excellence. Raymond Alphonse Adante. Raymond's a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Medical Honor Society. Zoe Alexandra Fiedler Agus. Zoe's a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society and received the Edward E. Friedman Award for Promise of Excellence in the Practice of Family Medicine. Jenna M. Aruda. Christopher Locke Azevedo. Christopher is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society and received the David Babbitt, MD, Caring and Seeing Award. Logan Lawrence Bartram. Patrick Mark Benson. Covey Ethan Bessoff. Covey's a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Medical Honor Society and received the Joseph B. Warshaw, MD, Scholarship Award for MD PhD Thesis Excellence, and previously earned his PhD at UVM. Griffin Matthew Biedron. Griffin will be commissioning to the rank of captain in the United States Army later today. Shannon Blaney. Medhave Bole. Medhave is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society and received the Lamb Fellowship Award for Best Exemplifying Concern and Care for the Total Patient and the UVM College of Medicine Summer Fellowship Merit Award. Stephanie Ann Brooks. Benjamin Hanks Brown. Benjamin is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society and received the B. Albert Ring, MD, Memorial Grant Award for Best Exemplifying Compassion, Humor, Humility, Devotion to Family and Friends, and Intellectual Curiosity. Brian David Brown. Brian's a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society and the Gold Humanism Honor Society and received the Dr. and Mrs. Nathaniel Gould 37 Prize for Outstanding Achievements in Orthopedic Surgery. Meredith Ribley Bryden. Bruno Trapp Cardoso. Bruno is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Kristen Ann Carr. Liquen Chen. Benjamin R. Clements. Benjamin is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society and received the Mimi A. Reardon, MD Award for service to the University College of Medicine. William Christian Crenell. William's a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society and received the H. Gordon Page, MD Award for excellence in surgery. Whitney Grace Creed. Whitney received the UVM College of Medicine Summer Research Fellowship Merit Award. Michael James Cunningham. Amanda Porter Doughton. Jonathan D. Ellis. Jessie Elizabeth Evangelista. Jessie's a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society and received the Leonard Tao Humanism in Medicine Award for excellence in both compassionate patient care and scientific achievement. Jessica Lauren Ferracci. Jenna Lee Ford. Jenna received the Herbert Martin Sr. MD Award for excellence in neurology. Allison Woodhull Frizzell. Allison is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society and received the American Academy of Neurology Medical Student Prize for Excellence in Neurology and the Charles T. Schechtman, MD Award for Clinical Excellence, as well as the Society for Academic Emergency Medicine Award for Excellence in Emergency Medicine. Jaco Joel Garras. Sarah Ruth Gillette. Sarah previously earned her PhD at University of Vermont. Tamar Neshama Goldberg. Tamar received the Kurtzner Family Prize for service to the community. Avanti Sharmila Golakari. Daniel Alexander Gorlin. Elise Noel Govea. Charles Stern Hackett. Charles is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Medical Honor Society and the Gold Humanism Honor Society, and received the Family Medicine John P. Fogarty, MD Leadership Award and the Charles T. Schechtman, MD 26 Award for Clinical Excellence, and the Robert Larner 42 Student Award. Jason J. Chen Howe. Jason is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society and received the Radiology Achievement Award for Excellence in Radiology and the Henry and Phyllis Wasserman 4+ Scholarship Prize for Excellence in the Basic Sciences. David Harari. Jonathan D. Hedges. Ryan James Hendricks. Ryan's a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society and received the James E. DeMules Surgical Research Prize. Whitney Elizabeth Hine. Julia Graham Hobson. Jennifer Michelle Hughes. Marin Ashling Murphy Jerome. Andrew Daniel Jones. Andrew received the UVM College of Medicine Inclusive Excellence Award in Medicine and the Betty Jo Brower Social Justice Award. Calvin Maxim Kagan. Calvin's a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society and received the Laura Weed, MD Award for qualities of excellence, service, and commitment to internal medicine, and the Charles T. Schechtman, MD Award for clinical excellence. Shrey Kanjia. John Paul Yusri Kalada. John received the Dean William Eustace Brown Award for broad cultural interest and loyalty to the College of Medicine. Colleen Blanchard Kerrigan. Colleen is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Joseph A. Kelch. Colin James King. Colin's a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Gunter Michael Krautheimer. Lauren M. Krieger. Olga Yurievna Kusina. Elizabeth Landell. Elizabeth is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society and received the Pilcher Award for representing the qualities of Eleanor and Louis Pilcher of devotion to family and patience with a high regard for ethics and honesty. Kara Catherine Landry. Kara received the Herbert Martin Sr. MD Award for Excellence in Neurology. Jessica Roosh Lane. Jessica is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society. Job Paul Larson. Job will be commissioning to the rank of lieutenant in the United States Navy. Tyler Joseph LeMay. Tyler is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Jessica Louie. Michael Ma. Haley Jane McKinnon. Haley received the Carby Award for Academic Excellence in Obstetrics, Gynecology, and Reproductive Sciences and the Charles T. Schechtman, MD Award for Clinical Excellence. Matthew William McKinnon. Matthew is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society and received the William Sweetser Award for Excellence in Psychiatry. Rebecca A. Martin. Rebecca previously earned her PhD at the University of Vermont. James Christian McAvoy. James is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society and Gold Humanism Honor Society, and received the Ernest H. Buttles Award for Excellence in Pathology and the Charles T. Schechtman, MD, 26 Award for Clinical Excellence, and the John E. Mizunin, MD, 54 Award for Excellence in Anesthesiology, and the Durwood Smith Award for Excellence in Pharmacology, and the Henry and Phyllis Wasserman 4+ Scholarship Prize. No, we're not. We're still going. And where was I? I was on the 4+. 4+ Scholarship Prize for Excellence in the Basic Sciences, and the Ephraim Wohl Award for Excellence in General Pathology. David Laird Malia. Marissa Ann Mendez. Marissa is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Kenneth Samuel Mensch. Nicole Alyssa Meredith. Nicole is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society and the Gold Humanism Honor Society, and received the Harry Howe MD 52 Senior Student Award for Excellence in Surgery and the James E. DeMule Surgical Research Prize. Hyung Jun Min. Whoop. I meant to say Eric Hyung Jun Min. Sorry, Eric. I was preparing for this name. Gabriel Archangelo Zizram Ezra Laconia Eli Mori. Nicole Ann Murren, or Mulheron. Darrell Douglas Netlow. Darrell will be commissioning to the rank of captain in the United States Air Force. Hank Ken Eng. Andrew Seiji Nobi. Adam Nicholas Payne. Adam received the UVM College of Medicine Summer Research Fellowship Merit Award and the James E. DeMule Surgical Research Prize. Jonathan Chris Pan. Anisha Patel Srinivasan. Anisha is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society and the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society and received the Ralph D. Sussman, MD, Medical Alumni Award for Excellence in Pediatrics and the Wellness Award from the Committee on Medical Student Wellbeing for the peer-nominated student who has been an asset to his or her classmates and displayed sincere dedication to helping others during his or her medical education. Jagar M. Patel. Amanda Brooks Peel. Amanda is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society and the Gold Humanism Honor Society and received the Ellsworth Amadon Award for Outstanding Proficiency in Internal Medicine and the Charles T. Sheckman, MD Award for Clinical Excellence. Kevin Conrad Pelletier. Jordan Emily Perlman. Darlene Elaine Peterson. Deanna Polyak. Joshua John Price. Matthew David Robichaux. Kathleen Christensen Root. Kathleen is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Emily Risha Rosen. Emily Ann Schlaff. Emily received the John V. Mack 39 Robe Recipient Award for overall excellence in obstetrics, gynecology, and reproductive sciences, and the Mimi A. Reardon, MD Award for service to the University of Vermont College of Medicine, and the Robert Larner, MD 42 Student Award. Catherine Ann Schlosser. Eli Zachary Schned. Oh, Eli. Vishal Shah. Corey Goss Sheehan. Kelsey Hughes Sheehan. Cameron Solomon Sakavi. Jessica Noah Simon. Oh. Monique Therese Squires. David Thomas Swift. John Steele Taylor. Steele received the Herbert Martin Senior MD Award for Excellence in Neurology. Mayu Ellen Toner. Janet Trang. Uh-oh. Michael Orsini. Justin Tyler Van Backer. Michelle Lynn Van Horn. Michelle's a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society. Shane Christopher Verhoff. Sarah Vasugi. Laurel Jean Wickberg. Casey Evan Wilson. Peter Michael Wingfield. Peter is a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Hope Yao Yu. Hope is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Medical Society. So, in the immortal words of Dr. Peter Wingfield, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the class of 2015.
Thank you, Dr. Jeffries. Well, here it comes, the final step. President Sullivan will now confer the degree of Doctor of Medicine on the members of the class of 2015. All members of the College of Medicine class, please stand. President Sullivan, I have the distinct pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree Doctor of Medicine. I ask you to confer upon them the degree for which they are recommended.
Here we are. Members of the class of 2015, through your successful efforts as certified by the recommendation of your dean, you have met the requirements of the College of Medicine and thus deserve to receive this hallmark of the University of Vermont. By the virtue vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Vermont, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Medicine. Congratulations to all of you.
So now it's time for the oath, the recitation of a statement that not only marks a new physician's entry into the ranks of medicine, but serves to remind all physicians of their commitment to the profession. The oath expresses the wisdom and ideals of centuries of physicians from Hippocrates to today's graduates. Now, as Dr. Imbasiani told you, the Oath of Hippocrates has been modified and updated a number of times over the centuries. We use the version developed by the Jewish scholar Maimonides. So we won't be talking about cutting for stone this afternoon. I ask the graduates and other physicians among us who wish to renew their oath to please stand and recite with me the oath, which is you'll find on the last page of your program. I swear to fulfill, to the best of my ability, this covenant. I will respect the scientific gains of those physicians and scientists in whose steps I will walk, and gladly share such knowledge as is mine with those who are to follow. I will remember that there is both an art and a science to medicine. I will pursue the expansion of my knowledge throughout my life for the benefit of my patients. I will practice medicine with conscience and dignity. I will respect the privacy of my patients and not judge them. I will prevent disease whenever I can, for prevention is preferable to cure. Most especially, I will tread with care in matters of life and death. If it be merely within my abilities to help ease suffering at the end of my life, may I accept that with humility and awareness of my own frailty. I vow always to act to preserve the finest traditions of my calling, and may I long experience the joy of healing and those who seek my help. Congratulations of all of our graduates. Thank you for your contributions that you've made to the school and to our community. I have no doubt that you will go on to accomplish great things, and I have great excitement and anticipation for what lies ahead for each of you. I would like now to welcome to the podium Faculty Marshal Dr. Bruce Levitt to conclude our ceremony.
Well, I think we're ready to go outside. It's a bit warm in here. Thank you for joining us today. We invite you to continue our celebration with a reception at the Grand Maple Ballroom at the Dudley Davis Center, which is a short walk across campus. Shuttle buses will be available at the front of Ira Allen Chapel for those who wish to take a shuttle bus. Following the exit of the faculty recessional, we would like all members of the class of 2015 to assemble promptly at the front steps of Ira Allen for your official class photo, and I've looked at mine many times. Ask everyone else clear, move away from the front steps so we may have the photo taken. Congratulations, graduates.